As you're probably aware if you're still into 14, the 6.5 patch is live and has been for a while now. In this video, I'm going over everything there is to know about the new content, so you can decide if this is the right time to hop back in. I hope to be able to help, without any story spoilers, of course. My name is V from momsden.com, and if this is your first time around here, subbing is a good idea. I make simple FF14 guides that'll answer some of your questions in no time and give you quick in-game wins. I also live stream here and on Twitch during the weekends, so if you're a fan of awesome communities, in-game and other highlights, I'm sure I'll see you around. The first and the most obvious update of the big new patch is the next addition to the MSQ. This includes the story itself, the normal version of the last trial, as well as the MSQ dungeon. Personally, I like this patch a lot more than the previous ones, as I felt like we actually have a clear set of actions. It could be that it's the end and that frankly there should be a meaningful development, but I was still pretty happy with it. Maybe playing through Final Fantasy IV this year has helped me connect to the Endwalker post-patches in a more meaningful way, so I can't stop recommending it. But if you're not looking to return to the game and you'd at some point like to, maybe playing the FF4 Pixel Remaster or 3D Remake wouldn't be a bad idea. One of the most exciting things about the new patch for me has been the new Alliance Raid Wing, which has been great boss-wise, but I do feel like they could have expanded on the story in a more meaningful way right there at the end. If you're looking to start getting those raid coins for the gear upgrades while enjoying a beautifully designed environment once a week, this alone might be worth it. When it comes to leveling crafters and gatherers through allied tribes, custom deliveries and splendorous tools, I can say without a doubt that Endwalker has done a great job. And if you don't happen to have any of them leveled up, you might be missing out on a big chunk of content. Nevertheless, the new custom deliveries are definitely worth checking out, especially if you empathize with an overworked, burnt-out soul who's simply looking for basic sustenance in order to further submit herself to the fury of capitalism. Island Sanctuary is, I'm trying really hard to have anything else to say apart from the fact that you'll just be coming here to work your minions to their untimely demise, but it's getting more and more difficult to do so. At this point, Island Sanctuary has become something very different than what we've expected at first. But if you do enjoy all the cosmetic rewards, and there are plenty of new ones, this is a very meaningful activity for your pastime while you're in your queues. The story is cool, the new animals are great, and if you're a collector, you probably want to check it out. As per usual, the PvP series has been refreshed, and if you're into cool armor, new emotes, and other limited time goodness, queuing your frontlines and crystalline conflict is definitely a thing. If you're motivated to get that final extreme trial mount and unlock Endwalker special, there is a new one to learn and conquer. Or just conquer if you haven't been beating the impossible odds of getting the previous raid mounts. One day, one Moogle treasure trove far, far away, right? Finally, there's the new version of the Unreal trial, which may or may not be to your liking, but it will allow you to buy the cool new stuff with your fall leaves. I'm personally still on a mission to encounter the Unreal trial that I'd like to farm weekly past the initial kill, so you know, if this is the one, I'll let you know. There are some new things coming along with the 6.51 patch in late October, and those include the Alo Alo Island Variant Dungeon, Criterion Dungeon, and the Savage Criterion Dungeon. There will also be more Splendorous Tools quests if you're into crafting. When it comes to the 6.5 patch, that's pretty much all there is to it, activity-wise. I'll be sure to make some additional videos on the collectibles, gearing, and dungeons, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned if you haven't done so already. Thanks so much to everyone supporting the content, especially Jeremy Ortiz, who is a benefactor on YouTube and Patreon, as well as Garnet Williams, Space Cadet Rick, and Andyman, who are alpha supporters on Patreon as well. As I've recently gone down the road of full-time content creation once more, you are my absolute backbone, and I'm so thankful for your continued support, even during the rough times of the content drought. If you would like to join my supporters via YouTube memberships or Patreon, you can do so here on YouTube or find all the links in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, enjoy the new patch, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!